everyone, Genghis here. I had this game where I outplayed a bunch of tier 10s quite hard in my RU251 on Abbey. And I really wanted to show it to you, and I really hope you're going to stick around, because, well, I don't know, I found it quite fascinating, and I was actually quite surprised of being able to do so well in this game, without getting actually like super lucky or anything, right? Although in some ways you can always say that. Anyway, so in the RU and Abbey you can do kind of whatever you want, I think, or at least I'm currently not decided on what's the best thing to do. Out of climbing the one line, going here, going middle defensively, climbing into this, climbing where I'm going now, going to that, like there's so many options, right? So yeah, I figured I'm going to try going up here, just poking over with the top of my turret to spot whatever I can spot. I'm not going to shoot for now. I don't get spotted, so I decide, okay, I'm going to load HE and try and get a shot into that scorpion. But he moves, and well, I'll try and lead a shot through that, but then he gets died. Great English, Genghis. But yeah, he gets killed by Artie. So that's that. So I'm standing up here like a pro. I'm actually kind of seeing if I can get a shot on him. But then I see the 90 and I'm like, okay, I'm probably spotted. Let's get back. That was actually a bit of a slow reaction. But okay, I managed to get down. That's so good. There is an RT, so I just start wiggling around a bit and so on, right? And yeah, there's an E100 over there. Quite surprised I didn't spot him earlier, but you probably just stay back a bunch. Actually, it's just out of view range. Like by 5 meters or something. I decide I might as well shoot an HE shell at him since I have one loaded, right? And see if it does anything, although I'm like probably not going to do anything. But yeah, I already talked about HE shells, or I will, in another one of my videos. I don't know which I'm going to upload first. But you can see I penned the first one here. And I think I didn't pen the yeah, I penned the second one. I didn't pen the first one, right? But as long as you pen 1 out of 2 shells, basically, HE already averages out to the same DPM as AP. And against a scout, that's pretty much guaranteed. And if you manage to, if you know where to aim, yeah, obviously. And if you manage to, well, pen more than that, then it's obviously even better. So try and snap a HE shell at the gorilla. And if you're like Genghis, why are you camping in your room over here sniping like a retard? I'm like basically thinking the same thing. And gonna start pushing forwards, right? Although you're gonna kind of see why maybe camping up here was a better idea. But anyway, I'm moving up. Should be spotting the D100 also at this point, but not that that really matters. Considering getting up here, but then I'm like, actually what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, I wanted to try and shoot that T-54. So I'm kind of undecided, right? I could go into the middle and drive in through one of the... well, drive in anywhere, really. And go and pressure that T-54. And maybe I could win that 1v1, but it's definitely not... I don't know, in my eyes it's not a guaranteed win, right? And you might never know, maybe I even take a shell away, you know, whatever. So I decided instead I would try and shoot that E100. With heat in the lower plate, after he shoots, obviously. Like, I don't want to trade with him, right? But I see him fire. Our E100 blocks me, then gets killed by RT, so yeah. I penned the first one. I penned the second one. And I know that I should be able to reload once more before he reloads. And I'm peeking out quite far because at this point I actually do decide I want to trade with him and kill him, right? Before he reloads like a second time. And that's why I'm peeking out so far forward, because I like want to have the flattest angle possible. But for some reason I bounced twice in a row, right? So I still keep shooting until he's nearly reloaded, because there's no point in not shooting while he's reloading, right? But yeah, then I have to get safe behind this wreck instead of him being dead. But okay, that happens. Just showing how tricky it can be against to fight an E100. But I mean, in the end, I'm still trading positively against an E100 in the tier 8 scout, right? So it's not like I'm doing a shitty job here. And you might say I'm spamming heat, but then again, I mean, yeah, that was 7 heat shells, but that's pretty much the only heat I fire this game. That's completely the only heat I fire this game. I don't know, we'll find out, but right, it's not like I'm driving around shooting 50 heat. I'm loading it selectively when I need it. So the gorilla also gets destroyed by the batch at RT, just in the same position and just after the whoever that was, the 100 was, did. I'm pushing up over here now. I want to basically try and get up. I know there's still possibly a gorilla here. And basically... okay, so, real quick. I know, Xan, in case you're watching, this is not like the normal way to get... basically, you can drive up right here. If in case you don't know, with nearly any tank, you can get up here and farm a lot of stuff. And that's what I wanted to do, right? But I knew there's still the gorilla, which I figured may be standing at this corner. So in that case, I wanted to try out, maybe I could somehow get up here quickly. But yeah, then there's like, oh shit, there was an E4. So I'm like, okay, please shoot someone else. Okay, I thank you, let me drive away. Right. First, let me get away. So the E4 manages to miss the T10, which is quite an impressive feat, considering how much cover that T10 has, namely an open road. But I mean, that's not my issue. And now I'm poised to strike as soon as... I'm considering loading heat, actually. But you're going to see, against an E4 at this angle, there's no need for heat at all. You can namely pen the side of the engine deck over there. It's really one of my favorite things to shoot at in the game. Maybe even I could have pinned that with HE, but I didn't want to take that risk. That's something I should look into though. But anyway, I hear him shoot again. I know I could be shooting him, but then I see a nerdy one-shot, or possibly one-shot T49. So I want to shoot him, but T49s have very strong armor, in case you weren't aware. So that doesn't work out in the end. Okay, so then I noticed that there's a 50B I can shoot in the ass. And this is actually really a situation I should have loaded HE probably. But I guess again didn't. And at this point I'm really starting to worry, like, what am I meant to do here, right? This is great, this position is so great because I can potentially farm that 50B for ages. And at the same time I can pressure the E4 and so on. So in that sense it's really good, but obviously if the E4 pushes me I'm really fucked. And if the 50B preempts me at the same time, there's no way I get away. But I decided to stay here because I think I really have to get the damage in, and I don't know, maybe, honestly, this was maybe the wrong decision, maybe I should have run away, but it just seemed so evident that E4 was not going to push me, and I figured even if, like, basically, I would, by standing here, I was going to proxy him before he could shoot me, right? Or even by standing there. I would proxy spot him before he could shoot me because of this wall in the way, then I could, like, try driving around this house and so on, for at least a little bit. That was basically my idea there. So, okay, the 50B dies, and that's pretty good. And I'm starting to consider what I should maybe be doing. I'm trying to see if I can proxy spot the E4 by going as much forwards as I can, right? Without overexposing anything. I'm also at the same time considering what to do, and obviously I'm also streaming, so I might have been talking to chat or so on. But yeah. And I'm really just debating with myself right now what I should do. Should I push here basically, right, or do I wait? And at this point it seems quite clear that the E4 is not going to come. He's probably going to be driving back to base, and now he gets spotted. But the Gorilla is spotted, and while it's not obvious whether he's just going to stand there and free aim, I figure the Gorilla might be pushing me, so I reload HE and just stand there pre-aiming, right? And then I go into something with just perfect second. Perfect. HE pen in the turret. I'm still one-shot RU, yeah? I've shot now like the E100 a couple of times while being a one-shot. 2 shots into the E4. 1 HE pen into the Gorilla. Bunch of shots into the 50B. I managed to take out the Gorilla in the turret with a nice HE snapshot. Which I didn't quite expect. The rule is really, like, that might have looked really risky, and in a way it was, obviously, but the rule is really good for those kind of things, because your turret is really small, and your accuracy on the move is really good. And also thanks to the really fast reload, the enemy can't really rush, like, if the Gorilla would snapshot me and miss, I rush forwards and kill him, right? But if the Gorilla, if I snapshot the Gorilla and miss, probability is actually rather high that I'm gonna reload before they're able to rush me, because my reload is just 5 seconds, right? And I'm actually the fastest tank and so on. Quite obviously. Anyway, I want to go up here, mainly because it's sexy, to be quite honest, but I also figured it might be a good position, because I'm kind of already, well, the RU doesn't have a direct line of fire at least. But then I get spotted. I don't even know if it's by the E4 or by the Leo, but I decide to drop down, especially with the potential of the Leo being behind me, and figure this is just going to be safer in the end. Okay, I've still got HE loaded, and I'm not reloading on purpose because I know that with HE, again, HE is super powerful on the RU. With HE I can pen the ass of the E4, right? Snapshot, aimed at the ass, not at the back of the turret. Pen. Second pen, I see he's turning for me now, so I reload for AP instantly, right? Now, okay. I see the artified, I see he's actually not going for me, but I don't want to eat his shot for free. But I'm making sure he's not going to be able to shoot me, go forwards, I need to kill the RT before it reloads, right? So I knew I had 20 seconds, I was trying to get in any shots on the E4. But after that was impossible, I go for the RT, before it reloads. And I'm now loading heat, mainly for the E4, I guess, in case he comes frontally. And I'm trying to get up here. You can definitely get up here with speed, but either you can't without speed, or I'm too bad. I think I'm actually just too bad, and I could probably still have gotten up here. But anyway, because my plan was, yeah, you know, up here I could have gone hold down on anyone coming on either side and rotate around and then keep running and using my mobility. Well, here I'm obviously trapped like a dog in the corner. I see the Leopard coming, I snapshot him, but my heat just gets trapped in his tracks. I really didn't time to get a second one into him though. Well, second shot, right? And I nearly get away or manage to bait by around the Dutch and Abbey, but that doesn't quite work out either. So okay, that's basically that for that game. The Gorilla, spoiler alert, is gonna carry, but I'll let you watch it anyway. Do I? Because it, like, the Gorilla's ammo racked, if you don't notice. No, I'm not gonna show you this. Okay, the Gorilla goes forwards and kills a Leo, and then it takes forever and nearly plays like a retard, but manages to take out the E4 cleanly. And let's have a look at the past game stats. And really good job to the Gorilla, yeah, for finishing off that carry or whatever. But it's like 1 minute to see a random Gorilla kill 2 one-shots. So anyway, we're in the room in the tier 10 game on Abbey, as you can see. We're top XP by like shitload. We're actually top damage, which I didn't quite realize I was. It was just like on that map. It's not really that much of a scout-friendly map in my eyes, so I'm actually quite surprised I am. Anyway, we're top XP. Even though we didn't get that many like specific medals apart from a, ace tank and a Confederate. 27 shots, of which 25 hit, but only 18 only. I mean, first count, that's actually not bad, right? In shooting game, 18 penned. Bringing us up to 4.2k damage, which I think is definitely decent enough to make a video out of it, so here we go. And 1.2k assist. Yeah, I lost 16k credits in the end due to a bunch of heat shooting and so on, but I guess that kind of happens. And I really farmed the E4. I really farmed the E100. Well, I mean, farmed. I got nearly 1000 damage on him, right? So it's not too bad. And then some shots all over the place, and I really, in the end, was shooting many tier 10s this game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Feedback, do you want more of this? Was this like worth this? Whatever. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.